Just have what it takes for you to be a great journalist. Don't even consider the fact that you're a woman among men. My name is Lamini Chuye. I am the correspondent for Africa Independent Television AIT in Taraba State. I started practicing since 2013 as a correspondent for the government house in Taraba State. I am the only female journalist in the press department, and in this case I will give credit to the male journalists. So many of them have been really helpful. Sometimes if there is an event that will hold in odd hours, maybe in the night, I have the guys come home to pick me to these events, and then they bring me back. They have always given me protection. Initially when I started it, I felt threatened by all these experienced male journalists around me, but over time I use them as models. I told myself, if they can do this, then I can do it too. So over time, I have learned to blend with the guys. I've learned to be comfortable with the guys. At a point, I don't feel like I'm a lady among them, and that has gone a long way in making me stand up to most of these challenges. Sometimes, as a female journalist, there are places where your male counterparts can go into that you can't stand because you are a woman. I particularly remember this episode when there was a tussle over the traditional seats in the local government area, where it got to a point where the traditionalists had to bring out their native things. So they came out with their masquerades, and I was in Zing alongside my male colleagues to cover the event, actually have an interview with the locals about what is happening concerning the tussle. And at a point, they came with this masquerades that women were not supposed to stay close to according to their tradition. I didn't know. Nobody expected that they would be there with the masquerades. I was out of the bus alongside other male journalists, and they felt uncomfortable with my presence, and they tried to chase me. I had to run back into the bus because according to their culture, women are not supposed to see such masquerades. Another challenge again that I have personally faced, I know that so many women have faced the same challenges as female journalists. Sometimes you try to go into places or into cycles that your male counterparts can go to comfortably, establish relationships, conduct interviews, and leave without anyone suspecting anything. But as a woman, when you try to do same, people begin to insinuate that you're dating such sources of information. It has been a hindrance to me as a female journalist because I don't always feel comfortable when people try to make you feel you gain certain favors because you are a woman. I want to be seen not just as a female journalist, but as a journalist who is competent and who understands her job, and that is why she is where she is today. And sometimes there's a good side. I've enjoyed privileges as a female journalist as well. Sometimes you go to a place as a female journalist alongside the men, and then you're given preferential treatment. An example is sometimes someone says, "Oh, she's a woman, let her sit down." And then my advice to upcoming female journalists or girls aspiring to be journalists is that they should be confident in themselves. It's okay to feel not too comfortable when you begin as a female journalist. There are a lot of challenges you are likely to face. So I will advise that you take each day as it comes. Be confident. Always make sure that you train and retrain yourselves on the job. Just have what it takes for you to be a great journalist. Don't even consider the fact that you're a woman among men. Just try to be the best you can be and be as professional as possible.